Crowd of boys, peace. What's good? I come to talk to you boys today about semen retention and your aura. The aura that you gain from retaining, what you carry with you, your glow. And your aura is a distinctive atmosphere surrounding a given source. You are that source, holding in life force energy. And your aura is your swag, your appearance, and your smell. That's why they say your retention can be detected through smell. You have a certain scent, pheromones that women can pick up on. And you can enhance your appearance and your smell, make sure that you're smelling good, taking care of yourself as a man. But the way you carry yourself too, your posture, having a little attitude about you, your masculine energy. It all has to deal with your swagger, how how you maneuver around. People notice that you walk different, talk different, and you're comfortable in your being. And you can feel this energy, and it produces outwardly. What you hold within, it manifests on the outside. And most importantly, your aura has a lot to do with your spirit and your presence. You can leave one place, but your spirit can still be felt. You have that type of impact when you're on this journey. What you say to people, the conversations, especially if it's a limited conversation or, you're at a place for a short time, people can feel your life force energy. Not just women, but men also. There's something about you that gives off this energy to people that does two things. Either makes them feel good or it disturbs their energy. And that's why you get some people that may be jealous of you, hate you. And it's okay. You got to take the good with the bad on this journey. Not all people are going to like you. That's just life in general, whether you retain or not. One thing is that when you're retaining on this journey, you have this aura, you have this glow. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. That's the way I see it. When I go to work and I do what I have to do and I walk around and, I carry myself. I stay to myself for the most part. I told you in previous videos, I'm dealing with this female that I met at work. And, of course, I haven't been the only one to talk to this female. Other niggas have tried it. They tried it. But I started to see the changes in people around me at work. And when I say people, the guys, for one, they see me talking to this female and, their demeanor starts to change when I come around. I still say what's up to him. She tells me, yeah, this nigga tried it. He came like a creep. This other dude tried it and he was too aggressive. Now they think now they see that I'm talking to her and she feeling me. Now the energy is off with them. And I just look and I know what it is. It's a little bit of jealousy, it's a little bit of hate. But that just reassures me that I'm popping. You hear me? But in metaphysics, spirit reveals that spiritual thinking breaks open the physical cells and atoms and releases their imprisoned life, which originally comes from the divine mind, the Christ mind, that Christ mindset. And Jesus carried this same process so far that his whole body was transformed and became conscious part of the Father's life and intelligence. He became closer to the Most High. He was the Son of God. If you understand the metaphysical side of this, but to draw closer to him and really understand, and if you understand the story of Jesus, Guru, Horus, whatever you went to, you understand that his life was meant to be an example of how to lead your life, how to lead within that spirit and that Christ mind, and being one with the Father. This all comes into play in your semen retention and the aura that you carry. They say that once when Jesus had this knowledge and intelligence that his aura was white. His raiment was white. He had a white aura around him, a pure aura around him. And the same thing goes for Moses when he was up on the mountain praying, when he was in isolation himself. And when he came back to the people of Israel, that it was hard for them to look at him because his aura was so bright. His face, they said his face was glowing so much that he had to wear a veil. It was blinding for the people. That's why prayer is important. You're illumined through this prayer. Those who pray much create a spiritual aura that eventually envelops the whole body. You use your semen retention and your life force energy that is stored up, and you transmute this. I had somebody in the comments say, tell this power within you. And I believe I was talking about, your sexual energy. Tell this sexual energy to go where it needs to go, into your mind, transmute it, and have it envelop in other ways in your life. And that's through prayer. That's through meditation. That's through channeling inside your body what this power is and recognizing it and have it transmute through your whole body. Rising of the Kundalini energy. And this is how you get a spiritual aura. Your aura is your protection. It's your sword, it's your armor, and it's your shield. You use your aura as your sword to fight off what's not for you. You don't let certain people in your aura field. You don't let certain people fuck with you. You use this as your armor as well to guard off that same type of energy, this negative energy that may try to infiltrate your aura. Your armor is your semen retention. It produces out an aura. It will block off these people. You'll start to see people want to talk to you, want to deal with you, but then as you start to speak to them, and if they start to get around you, they start to feel some type of way because you're not complying with what they want from you, or you're not giving away what they want from you, whether it be your energy, you ignore it. When it comes down to women, if they're attracted to you and they want to have sex with you, get in a relationship with you. If you're not on that type of timing, then you can block that off. You have the mindset and you have that discernment to ward off any type of negativity that's coming to you. You just have to enforce that power. It is your shield. Think of your aura as an electric magnetic field giving off energy, frequencies. My people who are for you will be attracted to you. They'll be on your frequency once we start to lead. Your vibrations, the way you speak, your voice, how it affects people, how you move, how you touch people. If you're touching people, shaking hands, hugging, you letting people into your aura field and they start to feel that. They feel your energy. And the thing about electric magnetic fields is also radiation. Hence why you have glowing, radiant skin. You dig? All these are cultivated internally first and manifested on the outside. See, all these energies and this electromagnetic energies that you can feel, other people can feel also. But that starts from the inside and produces out. One of my favorite movies, man, of all time is The Last Dragon. If you boys are too young to know what that movie is, I very much encourage you to go check it out, man. It's deep. It's very spiritual. I've been watching this. I watch it now as an adult. My son is into it. And he's only 6 years old. You dig what I'm saying? He's been watching this movie. It's one of his favorite movies too. I didn't force it upon him. I just said, "Hey, this is Daddy's favorite movie." And once when he watched it, it's like something that he likes to watch all the time. And it's with the karate and the fighting and stuff like that. But the deeper spiritual meaning of that movie is what always captured my eye. And the main thing in that movie is him in search of and being on the journey of finding an ultimate master that was outside of himself and achieving the ultimate glow. You dig? And this glow was supposed to illuminate the whole body. Once when you achieve this glow, this final mastery of self, you obtain the glow and you will have this aura about you. And at the end of the movie, when he's fighting the final battle of this man that he was ducking, Shonuff was able to believe in himself first, that he was the master. He was the meanest, he was the prettiest, he was the baddest mofo low down, right? And if you boys are familiar with this movie, you can relate, but I really encourage you, if you haven't seen it, you have to see it. But he was affirming to himself, he was the evil one in this movie, and he was affirming to himself that he was the master, he was the best. And he was the first one to obtain this glow in this final battle. And his aura was red. And that's the thing, this aura gives off a certain light. The spirit is something that we can't see, right? It's an unseen force. But it is said that certain people who are spiritually tapped in can see this light coming off of you. They can see the glow on you. Now, sure enough, when he got his glow, his was red. He believed in himself first. And then he started whooping on Leroy and stuff like that. And Leroy was near death. He was about to die. And not until Leroy started having these visions of himself and started to realize that people this whole time was affirming to him that he was the true master. He had this pure intelligence and this pure knack to be the master. There was a kid in the movie theater that was saying, I know who could beat you, showing up when you walked in. I know who could beat you. Bruce Leroy. See, Bruce Leroy didn't affirm himself, but people were affirming him because they saw what he had. Even his love interest, who ironically, he wasn't really focused on her as a love interest and stuff like that in the beginning. But even she said to him at one point when she came to inquire about his services of being her bodyguard, to protect her, to guard her body. After saving her life multiple times, she told him and affirmed to him after he told her, I'm on a quest to find my higher self, on a search of this master. She tells him, affirming to him, you look already like a master to me. She saw the aura on him. She saw how he carried himself, his swagger. He was different. He dressed different. He talked different. And when Leroy was able to get his glow through this near death, and sure enough was telling him, who's the master? Kept asking him, who is the master? You know, submit to me. Submit to this other power that I am the master. You've been searching for the master outside yourself, right? So here it comes to manifest that you're looking for something outside of yourself, and it took a near-death experience for him to have these visions. And the final time he said, who is the master? Leroy, who had all these bruises on his face too before this, he rises up out of the water when sure enough is about to drown him. And he tells him that I am. The power of I am, that Christ mindset kicked in. Who is the master? And he says, I am. And he achieves this glow. Now, I'm sorry if you boys haven't seen it and I gave you a spoiler, but this is very important in your aura and in your walk, on your journey. That everything that you need to obtain your glow is within you. You are the I am. You just have to tap into it. And you have to master yourself. My boys, I'll leave y'all with that. Protect your aura. Cleanse your aura. Walk in your light. And be confident. Affirm to yourself. People start to affirm back to you who you are. You don't need the reinsurance. And when it comes, you'll just appreciate it. That's it. You'll use that as fuel. You'll use that when you're having a bad day. You'll think about and have those visions of people who have came into your life or that are in your life also, that care about you, that love you. And you'll remember the things that they said to you. And you have to walk in that. As always, this is with love and peace.